Did you know that air conditioning was never meant to cool people? It is gonna be a hot one in Wisconsin this summer, and as a sweaty, afflicted individual, I keep my house the same temperature as a morgue. And it made me think, what angel brought air conditioning to the world? Before modern cooling, people had to basically just outsmart the heat. They had big open windows and tall ceilings because heat rises, and basically any layout that just kept the air moving throughout the home. People spent a lot more time outside. They would use hand fans or buy big blocks of ice and place it in front of a gentle breeze so the air would be cooler. A major point of architectural design was how to keep the air flowing and keep things cool. Fast forward to 1902, the second in Wilhelm's lithography and printing company had a humidity problem. Basically, when they were printing things in color, they would run a piece of paper through, print one color, run that same piece of paper through and print the next color. But what happened with the humidity is that the paper would start to change in size. So when they ran it through again, the colors would not match up. They asked 25-year-old engineer Willis Carrier to come up with a solution. Carrier figured out that if you blew warm, damp air over cold coils, the humidity would be drawn out and the air would become cooler. It made the room colder and drier, which means that the paper going through wouldn't change in size anymore and the ink would finally line up. Printing plants, textile mills, candy manufacturers, tobacco warehouses, anywhere where humidity and heat would be a problem for your product, all started implementing this new technology in their factories. But then movie theaters changed everything. In the 1920s, they started using air conditioning as a selling point for people to go see movies. So people weren't just going to watch anymore, people were going to escape the heat. Actually, people started wanting this in their homes, and so in the 1930s, H.H. Schultz and J.Q. Sherman finally developed the first window-style air conditioning, but it was gigantic and cost tens of thousands of dollars, so it was really just a luxury for the very, very wealthy. It wasn't until the 1950s that they started making cheaper versions of this air conditioning model, and it started showing up in everyday homes. And once people discovered that they could sleep through the night without sweating through their bed sheets, they were never going to go back. Homes no longer had to be built around natural airflow. They could have lower ceilings, ranch-style housing, sealed windows. It also led to people being able to live in much hotter climates, which fueled the growth of Houston, Las Vegas, Miami, Atlanta. And so today, air conditioning is a critical point for most people on how they evaluate a home they're about to buy. Buyers notice central air or old window units, or if the upstairs is way hotter than the downstairs. The age of their AC system is a really important factor. Nobody wants to feel like a rotisserie chicken in their own home. Who would have known that a printing problem would lead to, in my opinion, one of the best inventions of all time? My name is Tim Albertson. I am a realtor with the Goodland Collection in Keller Williams in Wisconsin. And if you like home tours or home history or just advice about buying or selling, give me a follow and I will be happy to help.